Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, America. Good morning, urban America. Welcome to my channel, HOODSTAR365. I'm Ali HOODSTAR365, and this is my podcast version. Respect the Game, the podcast, episode 279. Episode 279. Shout out to our sponsors for the podcast, HOODSTARWORLD. You can go to hsw365.co and shop today. Or go to hsw365media.com. Or if you want to go to my artist website, go to hoodstar365.com. All right? And follow me on all platforms. So you're going to have breakfast today with Ali HOODSTAR365. Oh, and shout out to our newest sponsor, Akiko. Akiko meaning brotherhood. So Akiko is spreading all over the United States and they having a fit. But that's another topic for another day. So we're having breakfast this morning. I'm having oatmeal, boiled eggs. Two pieces of toast and some turkey bacon. So it's truly a blessing to be sitting here this morning, able to see, hear, my right ear, because I can't hear at all, my left ear. I'm with that. To talk to you guys about the self-inflicting self-hate pain that we, urban America, is suffering in 2025. With all the information that we have in the palm of our hands daily, just playing around on the phone, beefing, arguing with one another for no reason. I'm gonna try to minimize my cussing, but I get upset. And everything that's going on right now with this new administration and all the new policies and the attack on the black community and urban community as a whole, the attack on civil rights, voter rights, abortion, the right to health care, the privatizing on prisons, and then the overly aggressive surveillance that they put on the whole entire country. And we didn't even get an opportunity to vote for that. Like I didn't vote that to happen. Who the hell said it was okay for that to happen? For them to do that. There's a drone flying around 24 hours a day doing surveillance. I mean, is there something going on that we don't know about? Why are the drones flying around all day, every day, bro? And now they're flying lower and lower. So while we've been distracted all these years, worrying about who the goofiest, who the toughest, and who the most gangster is, and who the prettiest, and who got the fattest ass and all that, while we've been distracted, our whole entire community has been hijacked. Well, it's been hijacked, but now it's extremely hijacked. So much so that they are overly surveilling us, watching us, hearing everything that we say, everything that we think, what they're feeding us. Like this egg right here, right now, I'm eating it, but my back of my mind is telling me this egg is fake and that it's possibly harmful to me. This oatmeal, is it really oatmeal? The instant oatmeal? This bread, is it really bread? It's hard as hell. So we're in a serious crisis, man. As not only a community, but as an entire country. But they know how to keep us all distracted. Football, and basketball, and celebrity gossip, and all the bullshit. And then for those who speak up, they say that we're conspiracy theorists. Or just complain. Everybody just complaining. So I'm going to go over a list on what the issues are from my perspective, from what I see, and what I'm experiencing, me personally, because the shit that I'm talking about is happening to me in my household. We are being abused. You know, I just got my electric bill for last month, and guess what they said? They said that I got to pay them before the 15th of December, $800. Like, my electric bill ain't no fucking $800. What the fuck is wrong with these people, bro? They fucking tweaking. $800 electric bill. Is that retarded or what, bro? So I'm gonna tell you the biggest reason why we are in the plight that we are in today. When I say we, I want the hood, bro. Urban America, the urban zones, which is predominantly black, African Americans, or poor. Let's just say poor people, bro. It's black and Latinos. And when I say Latinos, I'm talking predominantly Puerto Ricans that live in the black community. Number one reason why we're poor, and because the money is leaving the community. Do you know there's a dollar that leaves the community every 6 hours, bro? Somebody's spending, or every 6 minutes, somebody's spending the money on outside the community on other people's products and brands. Hanover. We were just to fucking spend our money within the community and buy a t-shirt from me or another entrepreneur, a hoodie, or buy food from somebody who's selling food in the community, Nova. Then we be up. You know what I seen yesterday? Yesterday, somebody posted on TikTok. In Michigan, in Dearborn, Michigan, somebody posted hating. But in Dearborn, Michigan, that community, they stick together. And they put their money together. You know what they did? They built their own infrastructure. They got their own schools built. They got their own medical emergency care built. They got their own everything. And now Americans are all up in arms. Like, oh my God, they're trying to take over the country with Sharia law. No, it's called keeping your money together and keeping your money in the community. When you do that, you can build. But for some reason, when one of us get money, the first thing we want to do is go buy chains, watches, cars, do drugs, and be fucking idiots and get on the internet and boast about it. So they're saying, yo, my man, listen, I got 10 grand. You got 10 grand. You got 10 grand. You got 10 grand. Yo, you got 10 grand. You got 10 grand. Let's all put out 1 grand, whatever. Let's all put it together and let's buy this. Let's buy these all these acres over here and let's build something here for us, man. Let's build our own medical and dental clinics. And the kids, the Black and Latino kids that are in school, that's going to practice that, and the nurses and the RNs and all the psychologists and the school psychologists and everything that the kids are going to school for can come work within the community. Then we won't have to ask the government for food stamps or Medicare. Or begging for job opportunities and create our own. Now look at my platform. And I've been doing it for years. If I can get 1,000 people to join my platform and subscribe and say 1,000 people pays $20 a month to be a member or subscriber to the platform, then that'll be 8 different jobs because I got a radio station. I need radio. I need somebody to run the radio station, radio programming, DJ, all that, right? That's a job. I need somebody to do printing, design, make designs, and then I got the heat press here. I got the hat press here. I got printers. I got airbrushing machines. All that. Then I can hire an engineer to record vocals, to record the podcast, and make sure the sound is correct, and make sure that everything is done top notch. Website designers, app developers, cooks, educators. You can come in your classes. I create ebooks. Somebody can come, go, and create and teach the class online. But no. Right away, you see me and you listen to, oh, yeah. Oh, gee, you can listen to my song? Oh, gee, I'm going to email it to you. All right, I heard it. All right, it's good, bro. You want to put it on the radio? Oh, man. I'm kind of fucked up right now, OJ. Then I see the next post. They got all this money in their hands, flexing on the gram. Ignorance. Asinine. It's called retardation. No vision. And that was the purpose of me building the platform. And I've been saying the same shit for years. And it's still the same way. And it seems like it's been passed on from one generation to the next. I started this shit in 2014. We're in 2025. I mean, I created my own world, but I didn't want to do this just for me. I wanted to do this for the community, for all of us. For those who don't have a voice, those who nobody paying attention to, nobody want to listen to. That's why I did it, my motivation. I didn't start this to become a fucking artist and all that shit and a model and engineer. I do everything, bro. Crazy. In the midst of that, I'm a single dad, a disabled veteran, and now fighting cancer. So God willing, you know, he keeps me here for longer, at least 20 more years, 30 years. And now my legs are starting to go numb. I've been feeling my legs going numb now from my calves down. So that's a bad sign. And my dogs were outside. They were so cold that I let them back in. They lay down and went to sleep, by the way. They ain't over here begging me for food. And that's the first. So yeah, it gets frustrating. So that's the number one problem. The money leaving the community. Spending your money outside the community. The community is never going to grow like that. We're never going to have independence from the government. They're going to continue to do what they want to do to us and say, oh, we racist. We don't like you. We don't like you. And then we're going to be like, oh, my God, he's racist. Oh, God. Oh. And we're going to take your food stamps. What? Oh, my goodness. But there's no need for that because we're the most talented, the most gifted, blessed humans on the planet, bro. All we got to do is come together and unite and keep our money within ourselves. That's it. There's no big science project about it. There's no big experiment about it. We don't need a bunch of meetings. We don't need a Congress meeting, a Senate meeting. We don't need a vote. None of that shit. All we gotta do is say, today, I'm not going to the mall. Today, I need a t-shirt. I need a hoodie. I need a sweatshirt. I need some jeans or some socks or underwear or a platter. I want to eat. I'm hungry. Whatever. All right, well, I'm going to stay right here in the hood and go holler at my man. He over there, my brother Ali, sells t-shirts or hoodies. I'm going to get a hoodie from him. It's cold. Yeah, he sell joggers too. All right, I'm going to get a jogger too. In fact, I'm going to get 2 joggers. And you do that. Then you build that entrepreneur up. Then the entrepreneur goes and boom, he gets his money up and he gets a building and put a store there with other avenues of opportunities for the community. Turn it to a barbershop, a nail salon, all the shit that we spend our money on, and stop going to the open bodegas or, convenience stores that are run and operated from people within the community. Because right now, the way it's set up for us to just be fucking inmates and graveyard participants. And clowns in the circus on social media every day on the internet. Doing self-hate and everybody posting it. And then the people that's oppressing us, they entertain. They've been entertained since the beginning of the beginning by our ignorance. They even had plantations like that, where they had plantations where it was just all fighters, and then they used to come there like it is on, like you see the fights on Saturday nights, like that. The arena, they used to bet. Then whoever lost, they killed them and they boiled them and ate them. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I'll see it in my lifetime or not, dude. But it's terrible. And then number 2. So the first one was the money leaving out the community. That's the number one major issue. And then number 2 is high violence. So much violence, bro. Like, why do we hate each other so much? What is it? I just reposted that on my Instagram where this white man's walking through the hood and you have all these dudes out there on the corner. And when the white dude walked by, it's like, "Good morning, sir. Good morning. Have a great day, sir." And then 2 minutes later, a black dude came walking through and it was like they're gritting them all hard, like, "Yeah, where you from, nigga? What's up with all that red be about? What all that blue be about? Bitch ass nigga. Fuck out of here, run your pockets, pussy." What? You better keep walking. Like, what the hell? What the fuck are y'all talking about? So that's number two. Number two is self-hate. So number one is money leaving out the community, and we gotta stop that. And number two is self-hate. We gotta stop self-hate, bro. It's a must. It is a must within the community. All right? I appreciate the love. I don't know who that was, but I don't know how to see my chat. How do I see the chat? I don't know. Anyway, so the third one is mental health. The mental health crisis within urban America is high right now. Everybody has anxiety, bipolarism, schizophrenia, drug addiction, alcoholism, and we're talking about our young people because the system has promoted that because the record labels, the people that own the record labels and the people that own the entertainment business that are getting all the money from our content and creativity, that own all the prisons and the food to the prisons. They own all the graveyards. They own all the hospitals. Everything that they own, we're keeping them in business by doing the stuff that I'm talking about. Not spending our money within our community. Self-hate and violence. Just keep the doors opening and the ground opening up. Put somebody in it, throw dirt. The ground opens up every day, throw dirt. Like that. And it never stops. And then in and out the hospital, "Oh, we got another one shot. Let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, no." And then somebody else died. You know, you do the balloon release. And then, "Oh, my God, we're going to miss him. Baby's a real one, bro. Word up. Baby's a real one. Yo, word, yo." And then, "Yo, you heard Ali got arrested? Yeah, he was in the paper, bro. He's trying to sell the whole boatload, bro. Oh, they gave that nigga 10 years. What? They gave that nigga 10 years? Coach? Oh, man, we love Coach, man." All right, Mr. Torres, can you please stand up for your sentence? Yes, Your Honor. All right, sir. This is what the judge said to me and my lawyer. All right, sir. So you're standing before me today, and you've been charged at first degree distribution of a controlled substance, and you refuse to cooperate. So this is your sentence. But before I sentence you, sir, I received your community letter that I got from a firefighter who he said that you ran the community basketball league and life skill classes. You're a veteran and you do this, and you did it voluntarily. Now you weren't getting paid for that stuff, right? Right? Okay. Wow, you got a beautiful record, community work service record. You're a veteran and all that and all this. He said, "But you know what? With this letter right here, my mind is telling me to give you probation and letting you go home with your family. But as I look behind you, sir, I'm looking behind you. Turn around, sir, and tell me what you see." And when I turned around like this in the courtroom, and I turned like that and looked at everybody behind me, it wasn't everybody, bro. It was nobody there, but it was zero. Zero. Not one person from the community that I volunteered in for 12 years, bro, coaching them kids, teaching them how to play ball at a high level, feeding them, buying them shoes, picking them up, taking them, going to the school, checking, make sure they're doing their schoolwork, and making sure everything's straight. Out of doing that all those years, this ain't no lie, bro. 27 of them made it to Division I school to play sports. And a whole lot of them went on to go to college because they had the grades. And then we had 5 of them make it to the NFL. We had 1 made it to the NBA. This ain't no cap, dog. Made it to the NBA, and about 13 of them went overseas to become professional basketball players. 2 of them became the mayor of the city. You know, one before, and then the other one came afterwards. A shitload of school teachers, firefighters, police officers. So that was my goal, was to steer those kids in the right direction away from the prison cells and the graveyard. And mind you, that took time away from my kids to where my son ended up not going to college, not doing anything productive, the shit that I was talking about and teaching other people's kids. And my son ended up going to prison. I went to prison, then when I came home, he went to prison. I got sentenced to 10 years, and he got sentenced to 15 years. So those 25 years that I missed with my son. Now my son is older. You know, thank God he's still alive, but he lives with his wife and shit like that. He's living his life. So he came by yesterday and bought us a turkey. So that's the blessing in itself. But you know, all those years that I missed with him and bonding and growing with him. But the point is that when I turned around and I didn't see nobody there, I was like, yo, what the fuck? So I gave all this energy and all this time to these human beings, and they didn't even appreciate me. Not one letter of, you know, Your Honor, please, this is the coach, and he, you know, he's good, and he does this, and he did that, and he's good for the community, and he, you know, nothing, bro. Even when I went down prison, I never got a letter, a stamp from any of those kids. All I had to do was read the paper every day, and I used to see them in the paper, like when you were in college. I was like, oh shit, that's awesome. He in college, you know, all that. That's dope, bro. He's in college. The other one mentioned, like, damn, he played for the Dallas Cowboys. Oh shit, he was #1 pick for the Cleveland Browns. Oh, that's wow, yo, you know. Oh shit, this motherfucker's the mayor. What? I taught him how to do the drop step and how to cross over and use left hand, right hand half hooks, bro. That's how he got to college with that move right there. Nothing to this day. So I was like, oh shit, so that was a wake-up call. So I just got closer to God. And he come visit me, and my young daughter, mom, she used to come all the way up until I was almost getting ready to leave. And then she came out and she told me the truth, that she moved on, but she was just coming to visit me to keep my head up, I guess. So from that point on, when I got out, I said, man, I would never do that shit again, bro. I would never volunteer to go work, to teach nobody else's kids to do anything, dog. Hell no. But them parents, all I was their babysitter, their psychologist, their sociologist, their stepdads, and their fucking ATM machine, bro. So before I got out, I said, when I get out this time, bro, I'm gonna do something for me and my family. Something to build a legacy for us. Whether or not I become, you know, rich out of doing it, but my main goal was just to achieve peace. Like just overall peace. Peace within myself, within my own realm. Like I don't let anybody that try to come to my realm and what God has blessed me with, which is peace. Look, listen. All you hear is that dumbass drone flying back and forth in the sky, bro. Every day. But other than that, like right now my dog is asleep right there, so you can hear him in his cage sleep. But this right here is worth billions, bro. Because right now, a lot of people's lives is chaos, dude. The shooting. And before I moved here 4 years ago. And I lived up there in Camden County, Camden, Oakland, Pennsauken. I lived all over that fucking place. And all I kept hearing was gunshots, bro. And then I used to be like, yo, when I first got out and I moved to Camden, and I was like, yo, this is nice, bro. how the streets are so small like that, and then you had different people on standing in each corner, and he was selling weed on this corner, he was selling coke on this corner. This corner they were selling dope. On that corner she was selling a mom and pop store, a mom store. She was selling candy and icy pops and shit like that. And then the other corner the dude was selling merch, t-shirts and all that. This reminded me of Newark when I was a kid. That's how Newark was when I was a kid, bro. That was dope. Oh shit. And then a couple months went by and the motherfuckers started coming home. That wave that went in when I went in, and then them people started coming home and they took that poison from the prison, because that's when that gang shit really hit in the prison system from 2001 all the way up to 2012. And then they came home and started feeding that to the kids. Then the kids like, well, that's cool. Yeah, I'm down with that shit. Yeah. And then the guns came in. So then the people, the government, I'm just going to be clear and just say it. The people that own the prisons and the graveyards, they say, yo, like right now, somebody just filed a lawsuit because they're saying that their prisons are not full. They need inmates. They need more inmates, or because the prisons have been privatized. So they said we gotta get inmates, and we need patience. Start dumping all the guns in our community and all the drugs, and then picking the person. Oh, he the one in charge of that little block right there selling the weed. Snatch him up and bring him over here so I talk to him. What's up? Yeah. I ain't no snitch, though. I ain't no bitch. I don't want you to snitch, and we don't want you to bitch up. That's what we're gonna do. We see what you're doing. We're gonna let you keep doing what you're doing. But look, we're gonna up it up a little bit. We're gonna drop something off to you, and then you just handle it the way you've been handling it, and do what you do. If you have any issues, just call us, and we'll bail you out, you and your crew. But get this shit out. Boom. So what's your choices? Here's the menu. What you want to push? You want the cocaine? You want the heroin? You want the pills? You want the weed? What you want to push, bro? You want the guns? Because we need you to represent the colors, push the guns, and the fucking drugs, dude. Oh, you want to pimp? You want to pimp? You can pimp too. But here's the rule. You cannot pass this line. You can do all that what I just said, but you can't pass these lines. You got to keep it in within urban America, within your city. If you come over here to the suburbs, then you're going to have an issue. See, because my cellmate, he was a kingpin from Newark, New Jersey. I'm not going to say his name, but if you do the research, he beat 3 murder charges and bank robberies, and they even him and his crew, they blew up a police building, like the BFW up in North Jersey. You could do your homework, look it up, whatever. And somebody did a documentary on him, and it was on Showtime. But anyway, so when I was locked up with him, he was in his late 60s. And when he used to go to the visiting halls, he had 2 wives, and they used to come together to visit him. And they had it on. They had it on, man. So he took a liking to me and shit, because I was to myself, bro. In the prison, I didn't join no gangs. I didn't hang with no crew. I didn't do none of that shit. I just did me every day to do my time from going crazy, bro, basically. And I didn't want to hurt nobody, so I started lifting weights, and I started getting big as hell and strong as shit. And I was eating I didn't eat from the channel. I used to eat fucking commissary salmon and octopus and fucking with rice and pasta and drink. I used to drink a lot of that milk. They had the milk machines. That shit had me swole, boy. I was swole. But then I played basketball every day. So that kept me limber and shit. Anyway, so he told me, he was like, yo, they pulled us into the meeting after we blew their shit up. Because they blew their shit up because when they started going to New York City to get their shit, and then on the way back, the police started hitting their mules and taking their product, smacking them up, like taking several keys and give them one and be like, all right, fuck out of here, like that. So they got tired of that shit, bro. Yeah, they don't keep taking our shit, bro. So they blew their shit up. Well, he got sentenced to life 3 times, and he went back to the court, the feds, and he beat all 3 of them. He did all the legal work himself. That man was a genius, bro. He was smart as shit, bro. And he the one, and and while I was there the whole time, he was writing. He was always writing. And he had all these yellow pads, writing pads, and they were full, bro. And he was writing. I'm like, yo, man, what you writing? He goes, I'm writing my book. I'm just writing my book. And I kept asking for years, can I start reading? He goes, nah, I can't let nobody read it, man. You're gonna read it when it comes out. You know what I mean? If anything happens to me, they're gonna ship all my stuff to my sons. So he had sons at the time, they were in their 30s. And they into the movie thing, video productions and all that. So they're gonna make a movie, they're gonna put the book out. I wonder if you ever put the book out. So anyway, so he told me, say in the early 60s, late 60s, they came to us. We had a meeting, we had a sit down with the government officials, CIA, whoever the fuck they were. And he told me straight up, that's what they told him. We're gonna give you this, but you gotta keep it within here. If you come out of here, it's gonna be a problem. So we need everybody hooked on drugs, we need everybody joining the gangs, and we need people start fighting and fucking killing each other. Keep the hospitals full, keep the judge working, keep the prosecutors working, keep the lawyers working, and we're gonna keep this shit going, bro. Building their generational wealth. Meanwhile, we're still in the same fucking position. Look at my breakfast. I had oatmeal and 2 boiled eggs. So the shit is real, bro. I'm about to walk into the studio now and turn my shit on. So you can go tune into my other episodes. This is episode 279. So I'm on Spotify, Respect the Game, the is DA. And I'm on Apple's podcast and YouTube. So a lot of my videos are on YouTube and shit like that. So I'm gonna start uploading all my episodes on my websites. And for those of you who that know me and they say, "Damn, I look different. You look different." Yeah, because I look different because I was almost out of here this year, bro. I had got cancer last year this time. Last year this time is when I got a lump on my neck. Yeah, what's the day? The 20-something. Today, 25th, right? Yeah, it was around this time. Because last year this time, my dogs, they got sick and they all died on me, bro. You talking about trauma? That's trauma for your ass, bro. And all my dogs died, bro. They got sick. Some sickness came up in my yard and they killed my dogs, bro. I lost all my puppies. I lost both parents and I lost 5 puppies. I got 1 left. And she's still here with me, thank God. But look, I gotta grab my medicine. And they said, so that's what they told him. So I'm back. So that's what they told him. You know what I mean? I take my medicine. So I take a lisinopril for high blood pressure and metformin for my diabetes. So here's to you. Good morning. No perks, no drugs, no stupid shit. And if you want a t-shirt, let me know. Those are my new t-shirts and hoodies I customize and I hand make them myself. You can go to hsw365.co and go order yours today, bro. Or you can hit me in the inbox or follow me on social media and let me know you want one, man. And let's join, let's build. Subscribe to my, wherever you find me, subscribe to it. You know what I mean? If you want to donate $20 a month, donate it. Because with that money, it'll build the platform up, like I said, and I can start hiring people. I got 8 jobs, bro. You know, and I've been doing it for years. And now I'm doing a podcast. And at the same time, I'm building my, I'm enhancing my website, my Shopify. I've been doing that all weekend. So go check out my website. I created it. You know, I do all the work. My web apps, I created the web apps, the coding and everything. We're anyway, getting back to the story. So we got to keep to the podcast. So the podcast is episode 279 of Respect the Game, the podcast. And the issues within our community is the money leaving the community. We got to keep the money in the community, bro. Straight up. Don't today and for now on, do not spend your money outside the community. Period. And you watch things change, bro. And then number 2 was the high violence and no opportunities, really, right? Because you can go out, put applications in, and try to get jobs and all that. They're going to tell you, no, you got a record, or no, because you black, no, because you Puerto Rican, no, because you Mexican, no, because you... And a bunch of bullshit, bro. The number 3 was mental health. You know, we're all dealing with stress and mental health. And everybody's too cool to go get therapy. Nobody wants to get therapy. Nobody cares. I guess nobody cares for themselves, right? You got to seek help. But, well, you know what I learned? That now you can do therapy right there at home on chat GTP, and then you can create your your partner, you want to say what he is. And then you talk to him every day and let him know how you're feeling, and then he'll counsel you like a psychologist. So you ain't even got to spend money on psychologists anymore. You can use that service. All right, and then number 4 is the educational system is broken. It's been broken. Because they don't want us to fucking win. They don't want us to succeed. They don't want us to go to college, you know, and to become anything. They want us to all still remain enslaved and be slaves, to continue to make them wealthy, to continue to get jobs and pay taxes till you reach my age, and then you're on Social Security and you begging them for fucking crumbs, basically. And they're in the yachts fucking laughing. These fucking people are stupid. If they only knew that, if they all was to come together, they'd be more powerful than us. Now, that's the crazy part. It's frustrating, bro. Well, I always sound like somebody's outside, bro. Am I tripping or what? All right, so number 5, gentrification. Them folks are coming back into urban America, and now they're starting to buy up all the land and rebuilding because they want to move back into the cities. They're going to create, you know, the industrialization again. They're bringing the manufacturers back to America, into the cities and the ports. So they're going to start moving out of the suburbs back into the cities, and they're going to move all the poor out of the cities into the suburbs and subsidized housing projects in the woods. And then, of course, the last one, the prison cycle. Go in, get out, go back. Get out, go back. Get out, go back. Get out, go back. Any little thing you violated, 6 months. Get out. What you doing? Working? You got a place to live? You smoking weed? Violated. Be back in 18 months. You out again? You working? You got a place to live? But I'm hungry. Violated. Max out your fucking sentence. You can get out. Oh, shit, I ain't got no more on my jacket, bro. I'm done with that sentence, bro. I ain't got no parole. I ain't got no probation. None. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, we're going to get it. Bro, then you start, oh, man, fuck, I ain't getting no money. I got to do something. What you mean? What you going to do, bro? I got to do what I got to do, bro. Oh, shit. Yeah, I got it, bro. I got the plug, bro. Yeah. Oh, shit, they got me again. Mr. fucking hero. You in front of me again? Didn't I tell you I didn't want to see you in front of me again? 40 years. Take these 40 years with you, bro. Go sit down somewhere. Oh, shit. So it's a never ending thing, bro. It just never ends, bro. So we got to wake the fuck up. We got to take our heads out of our asses, and we are not the enemy of one another. I am not your enemy, and you are not my enemy. You are not my enemy, and I am not your op, and you are not my op. All right? I am your brother. You are my brother. We are brothers. That's what Akiko means. Akiko means brotherhood. This is my newest brand. I'm getting ready to drop it. You know, HOODSTAR World, of course. I have that for years. See? Up there. But I'm getting ready to add Akiko to the website. All right? And go get my books on Amazon. Hoodlum Soldier, Soldier the Convict, Ride Out, and Max's Journey. All on Amazon right now. I'm the author E. Torres Sr. So look me up. And ain't no caps in my raps. I'm trying to look for that write-up that I asked this dude to do for me. Let me see. I wanted to read it to y'all, the numbers. Where's that? And give me a minute, because next I'm going to go over the solution, right? Because I went over all the issues. Now we're going to talk about the solutions, all right? And how do we fix the solution? How, you know, we need a solution, bro. Oh, man, I can't find it. It's just about a dumbass thing, bro. Can I search it up? Yeah, right here. Oh, here it is right here. U.S. population. This is what I wanted to read to you guys, bro. Like, this is the Did you finish the fucking ebook? Okay, so I'm gonna do the rundown real quick on the solutions. The solutions are real simple. Keep the money in the community. Go support local entrepreneur today. Not tomorrow, today. And tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and forever. Don't buy nothing that ain't from the community, period. Start and support your local entrepreneur. Nationwide. Nationwide. And you watch how these people that are oppressing us, their whole tune will change because it's about money with them, bro. Look at Trump. He changed his whole tune when he seen that man actually won, the Muslim brother won to become the new New York City mayor. And he said, as of January 1st, I'm stopping all funding that's supporting any businesses that's funding their money or supporting Israel. It's not Israel, it's America first, New York City first, and it's the 5 boroughs first, and to lower all the prices, rent gouging, food, and everything they're doing to utilities, everything, bro. Out of control, bro. Out of control. And then we must learn money. And I'm talking to myself first. Because a lot of money went through my hands during my lifetime being goofy, because that's what I was taught. And then we need community well, send the kids to school to become doctors and nurses and practitioners and pharmacists and all that. Put all our money together and we build our own buildings and we use their education and their license and they can run and operate it, bro. And we have our own infrastructure. We don't have to keep begging them for anything, bro. All we gotta do is come together. And then number 5 is youth mentorship. You never see somebody out there young and they cutting up, check them. Say, yo, listen. I do all the time. Yo, listen, bro. I'm going to tell you right now what's going to happen to you, dude. I know you don't want to hear it because you think you know everything, right? But you're going to prison, dog. And when you go to prison, it ain't nothing nice, dude. Nothing. It ain't what they make it seem to be on TikTok, bro. There's nothing glorious about it, bro. A lot of shit goes down in fucking prison, bro. And you lose all your loved ones. When you go in, you come home, everybody's different, bro. And then number 6 is we got to own shit, bro. We got to buy land, create a brand, start a business, do content, create a podcast, do what I'm doing, speak on it, and share it, bro. All right? So I'm Ali HOODSTAR365. So there it is. I talked about all the problems and the solutions. I appreciate you guys for stopping by and, and lending the ear, shit like that. Subscribe to the channel. Let everybody know, man, it's time to unite, man. This shit about to go down for real, bro. All right? So keep the money in urban America. Stop being goofy and let's build. Go to hsw365.co and go get a hoodie, bro, or get a tee. All right? If you want to donate, you can donate to the Cash App, the money sign, HSW365, man. I'm Ali HOODSTAR365. Stay up, stay blessed, and stay the fuck out the way. Peace.